Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Bloodloop and giving you guys my honest review on Bloodloop. And this review will be based off of the first few games I've played in the game. So before we get into all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think about Bloodloop and its game down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that link to the Discord and continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And if you guys want to get yourselves into some upcoming projects private sales, you guys already know you guys got to join that Patreon. Well, join the Discord, ask your questions on how the Patreon works, as we have been getting into some bangers, and we actually did get into the private sale of Bloodloop as well. Now, as you guys are looking to step your crypto game up to the next level, you might as well check this ebook if you need to learn some more on tokenomics around crypto, as tokenomics in this space is the most important thing to actually making a lot of money. So let's get right into the video, guys. So I made my first video on Bloodloop about 6 months ago, and I told you guys this could be a huge gaming play that is going to be launching on avax. This is right around the time we were starting to get that gaming on avax narrative, guys. And now Bloodloop is out, and it honestly hasn't disappointed in terms of the token price, right? If you're looking at it right now at a market cap of $0.9 million and a fully diluted evaluation of $113 million, right? And as you guys can see, if you look at it, the all-time high was $2.4 million in terms of the all-time high market cap. That was just on this candle here. And if you guys notice, when it came out, it really came out at the bad time in this market, but it has stayed strong. As you guys can see, some steady growth here as of right now, and this thing is looking like it might head up to about the 40-cent range very soon. And they don't even have a staking program or anything live right now, so there's some strong community behind this token right now. Now, as you guys can see from the initial values, when it first came out, it came out about $500,000 market cap and an FDV of $29 million, just below $30 million. And if you guys scroll down, you guys get to see all the rounds that they had, and you guys get to also see who's also invested into it as a backer and an investor: Merit Circle, Avalanche Foundation, Citizens Capital. That is your Neo Tokyo, Bytes, and all of those guys as of right now that is in it. Now with BLS, they actually do have a lot of content creators talking about this game, and as you guys can see, Crypto Stash here says this is basically like Overwatch, and it does feel like an Overwatch type of game. And you have other content creators that are now playing this, especially for that play to earn, play to airdrop season 1 that they have going on. We'll also talk about that later on in this video. There's a lot of people that's playing it. They are even comparing this a little bit to how Nyan Heroes has a big gaming community behind them as well. Getting into the gameplay here, it is pretty fun, I should say. As you guys can see, I'm looking through the characters as of right now, and I did play with Katal, I think I pronounced that right, Tua, and Stats. Probably didn't pronounce none of those right, but my favorite character to have played this game with in the first few games that I played it with was Stats. To me, it just felt like that was the more complete player. But now for the actual gameplay, the gameplay actually did look good. It could be polished in terms of graphics, of course, but this still, I think it's still in beta as of right now, so that right now we won't hold that against them, right? And if what I noticed in this game as of right now is that it's not really a lot for one-on-one gunfights. It's hard to get into these one-on-one gunfights. You're mainly fighting 2 or 3 opponents at one time, because it seems like everyone is just stacking in this game, right? They all just together, right? One thing I also didn't like is the fact that there is no mini hub, right? Mini map. Just for me to see where the players are at as of right now, that I didn't like. So you have to kind of just move forward with the map. But outside of that, out of the other games that I've played, like Curaverse, this actually does have a spawn point. Like Curaverse did not have a spawn point. Like you could just spawn anywhere on the map. You could spawn in middle of a gunfight. I didn't like that about Curaverse, but this one here has a main spawn point, which I did like, right? And now to another point within this game as of right now, I was able to use a controller. I started playing one game without the controller, keyboard and mouse. Of course, it felt like, I told you guys already, I'm not a good keyboard and mouse player, right? But once I found the app and I was able to use that app to actually allow me to use my controller on here, I felt more at home. I was able to move a little bit better, right? But just not as good as the people that were using keyboard and mouse as of right now as well, right? Another thing is, I felt like I couldn't really slide in this game too much, which it's not like a bad thing or anything. It's just one thing. I just wanted to be able to slide instead of just jumping, being able to maneuver around these gunfights a little bit better. And as you guys can see here, like I said, Stats was my favorite favorite character to actually play with. She felt just perfect for me, perfect. But I do want to see the other characters that they're going to have in this game as of right now. So in my honest opinion, this game does have some potential when it comes down to Web3 games, right? We just have to see how it gets adopted in terms of the content creators that are going to be making games around here as of right now. But it's a good sign that the game is definitely good, definitely playable, right? It's a good sign for the token as well. So if we're able to see a lot more users, this could get some type of adoption here. Now, in terms of tokenomics, if you guys don't know, we're going to check this out as of right now. They do have some decent tokenomics. So actually not decent, very good tokenomics, because pretty much everything has a cliff. So what you have on the market as of right now is what's pretty much going to be here for a few months, right? You got the crafting incentives, which we're going to be talking about. This is basically around the nodes that's going to be coming out very soon here. Ecosystem fund here, as you guys can see, will be here as well. And for investor seed rounds and all of that, these don't get their unlock for I think 3 months. So we got some time here before some unlocks even happen for this game. But you guys can see the play to airdrop is not going to be a big portion of the tokenomics, which is huge, right? Because a lot of people are going to be playing it. If a lot of people are just playing the game just for the airdrop, that is going to add a lot of selling pressure to the token. People are just going to just be playing this game just for free money essentially. But as you can see, it's only not too much, about 3.15 million BLS token, which just roughly equates to 90% of the entire supply, right? And what's already unlocked, you guys can see, is at 33%. So this is looking pretty decent. A lot more people are going to be playing this as of right now, right? So let's go on a little bit more. Now, they did drop what is to come for these guys. So here's what you guys can expect within the next few weeks and months after the launch. You got the BLS syncs, which is going to be the crafting nodes, and the SocialFi staking. We're going to talk about that. Play to airdrop starts, which is going on as of right now. This right now, you guys will have to create your own account. I haven't fully finished this yet. I should be finishing this. I'll probably finish it after this video, of course, right? So you create your own account. I'll give you guys the referral code down below. Of course, you guys don't even need to use my referral code. You could use anybody else's referral code you prefer. Now back to what else is coming. You're going to have major updates with unique mechanics, and then you're going to have the Bloodloop subnet, which is going to be on avax. They're going to be using BLS as the gas token, so there's more utility for the token there. And then you're going to have in-game skins and crafting, and and BLS integration. So the nodes, the crafting nodes that they call it, and SocialFi staking are going to be a big component of Bloodloop's economy, right? These guys also allow you to basically, they empower the players to acquire a stake in the game's crafting industry and dynamically delegate their tokens for reward. Now, of course, we already talked about the play to airdrop. It's going on as of right now. You're going to have a little bit of time. Of course, they're probably going to have another different season for it, of course, because they just said this is the first season. So this is some good news for Bloodloop right now. Thanks to your support over the few months, we have processed more than 3 million transactions on their testnet, right? Our subnet is designed to eliminate gas fees for in-game transactions and use BLS as gas token within the ecosystem. This is huge. If this is all going to eliminate gas fees, some people are going to be able to play this game without even knowing they're actually playing a crypto game. Now, upon their launch of their subnet, they're going to seamlessly integrate their in-game features by introducing the first phase of skin. So it looks like they got a lot of things to come up for these guys as of right now. I do want to hear how they're going to tackle the esports scene. What way are they going to try to get this game a little bit more adopted besides just within the crypto community? But as of right now, the game does look a little bit it looks decent. Like, it looks like it could be a decent crypto game that we could put on the map as of right now. And of course, in terms of the token itself, the token looks phenomenal, right? It has been holding up, and because of that 3-month cliff, it's going to actually be able to thrive for a little bit, especially if Bitcoin is able to wake up and the market itself is able to wake up. We may see some pretty good growth within the Bloodloop token, because as I said, this thing came out not too long ago, and it came out in a terrible market in terms of sentiment and how alts have been performing against Bitcoin, right? So like I said, if the market starts to wake up, we may see some upwards momentum within Bloodloop, and if they're able to introduce some staking and things like that, we may see this really pump up crazy. It's only at a $1 million market cap, so things could get very interesting for this as of right now. And within a year of its tokenomics as of right now to like October 2025, you're looking at this to be over 50% of its entire supply to be out on the market. So let's see how things operate for Bloodloop, but the game wasn't too bad. I do think I'm going to be playing this a little bit more just to get a little bit better at the game, because I ain't gonna lie, these guys were smoking me in the game. But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed there yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.